We all know Italy, Southern Europe's warm and exciting country which is shaped like a heeled boot. The country that is home to extraordinary cuisine including pizza, pasta, lasagna, tiramisu. The place that inhabited Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Sophia Loren, Marcello Mastroianni, and many more notable people. The land that is full of historical landmarks such as the Colosseum, the Tower of Pisa, the Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, and the Spanish Steps. We could go on forever, but despite all these amazing well-known dishes, people, and landmarks, there are also many interesting facts that not a lot of people may know about Italy, or maybe even not a lot of Italians may know about Italy. In this video, we will be discussing 12 different, very interesting, and rarely known facts about the country. So if that sounds like something for you, make sure to stick around so you don't miss out on a fun fact you can impress your fellow travelers with or even use as a party trick. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Fifth most visited country. We have already established that we love Italy and it is one of the best getaways during the summer or the winter. But did you know that Italy is the fifth most visited country in the world? It shares the list with France, Spain, the USA, and China. Italy hosts over 60 million tourists annually, and nearly half of 60 million visit Rome specifically. Their tourism revenue has amounted to a total of 52 billion American dollars in the year of 2019. Can you guess who were the most common visitors of the country? German, French, the English, and Americans. Do you blame them? Italy is surely the perfect destination for any type of trip. Be it a school art trip, a romantic getaway, or a family holiday, Italy has it all. Number 2. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We mentioned that there is an endless list of historical landmarks and a bunch of sightseeing Italy has to offer. But a very fascinating fact is that it has the most landmarks that are a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list. This is a list of important places that have legal protection provided by UNESCO. In Italy, there are a total of 55 sites protected by them. The very first one on the list was ancient Florentia, an ancient Italian city from 59 BC. Italy's cities such as Rome, Venice, Amalfi, Naples, Tivoli, and many more are part of it, too. There are also specific landmarks that are included as well, such as Mount Etna, an active volcano in Sicily, Orto Botanico, a botanical garden in Padua, and most of the famous landmarks we usually visit when traveling to Italy. Number 3. Rome. As mentioned before, Rome is one of the most visited cities in Italy, which should not be a surprise as it offers authentic Italian food and some of the most famous tourist attractions in the country. If you have visited Rome before or have shown any interest in the history of this breathtaking place, you might have heard that it is a very old city. In fact, one of the oldest ones on planet Earth. Rome's history dates all the way back to the year 753 BC. There is a popular myth about how around 1000 BC, two brothers named Romulus and Remus were raised by a she-wolf and later found by a shepherd called Faustus. Years later, Romulus killed Remus and became the leader of his new settlement called Rome, thus the birth of this extraordinary city. Number 4. Seulo. Have you ever heard of Seulo's commune? Located in the south of an Italian island, Sardinia. You have now. Seulo is no ordinary place. It is actually the longest lived place in the whole world. You heard that right. It means exactly what you think it does. Seulo is the town where humans live the longest. You will find it on the list of top 5 places that inhabit the most amount of over 90-year-olds alongside Japan, Greece, and Costa Rica. This is exactly why they hold many centenaries, 100th birthdays. Seulo has set a record of having 20 centenarians from the years 1996 to 2016. What's the secret to this long-lived life, you ask? Some says it's genetics, but some says it's their lifestyle made of healthy and balanced nutrition. Outdoor life is contact with nature, hard work, and a very strong family vacation. If you ever decide to visit Seulo, you can also explore its extraordinary nature too. The beautiful landscapes, green mountains, magnificent waterfalls, and even caves. Number 5. Football. Now let's move on to sports. Football is definitely one of the most popular ball games in the world and is loved by many. However, there are a few nations that stand out from the crowd of football fans, and Italians are one of them. They even say that their love for football is like a disease. However, they have all the means to be extremely supporting and dedicated fans. Italy has a strong national team that has been representing the country since the beginning of the 20th century. Their very first match took place in 1910 against France, which ended in the victory for Italians. Since then, they have become winners of 4 FIFA World Cups, twice in the 30s and later in the 80s and 20s. So, if you have a love for football, we recommend booking your Italian holiday during the football season in order to catch a live game and experience what it is like to be surrounded by thousands of hardcore Italian fans. You will not regret it. Number 6. Italian language. One of the most magical parts of walking around the streets of Italy as a tourist is the opportunity to hear one of the most beautiful languages on earth. It is impossible to miss out on hearing the locals express themselves when you're on a stroll. It helps you immerse yourself in the graceful country and makes you forget you are a traveler. It welcomes you and makes you feel like you belong. The language sounds like a song, which is probably why 67 million Europeans know Italian as their first language, and 13 million people have chosen to learn it as their second language. It is thought that this extraordinary language was developed in the 14th century, mainly based on the classic works by Dante Alighieri, a well-known Italian writer who created the Divine Comedy. So why not grab the dictionary or workbook you have been staring at for years? Or finally open that app on your phone and get to learning Italian. Number 7. Cheese. Italy is mainly loved for its delicious food. Carbonara, risotto, lasagna. The list is endless. One of the most key ingredients in preparing all these dishes is the cheese. Italian cheeses include mozzarella, mascarpone, parmigiano, and many more. Exactly how many more? Up to 2,500 more. Yes, there are 2,500 types of cheese in Italy. They are not just used in cooking, even though some of them melt incredibly well. Some are consumed raw too. We recommend enjoying a cheese platter in the heart of Italy or even going cheese tasting for a fuller, more educational experience. A couple blocks of rich cheese, red fresh wine, and a few grapes. Sounds too good to be true. Number 8. Wine. What accompanies cheese better than wine? Good, real, fresh, and authentic Italian wine. You may already know that Italy is the largest wine producer in the world, as they set a record of producing 20.8 million hectoliters of wine in the year of 2020. Some of the most notable regions in Italy that are well known for their incredible vineyards are Veneto and Tuscany. Here they also offer wine tasting tours which are suitable for anyone who wants to explore this side of Italian culture. Their most famous products include a Pinot Grigio, Barolo, Fiano di Avellino, and many more. Make sure not to miss out on trying one of the biggest producers' wines next time you're traveling in Italy. Number 9. Museums. We already mentioned at the beginning of the video that Italy is known for many incredible artists such as Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, Sandro Botticelli, Titian, Donatello, and many more. Most of their works are preserved in Italian museums, one of the most noteworthy being the Uffizi Gallery located in the beautiful city of Florence. However, this is not all. Italy actually has more than 3,000 museums in total. The list includes the Vatican Museum, where you can visit the Sistine Chapel, the magnificent mural by Michelangelo created at the beginning of the 16th century. You can also visit the Academy Gallery in Venice, the Bargello National Museum, the Egyptian Museum in Turin, and much more. You have a wide variety to choose from, so start planning and booking your tickets. Number 10. Fountains. One thing that is definitely impossible to miss when walking the streets of Italy is the amount of fountains that are scattered all over. Nearly every corner you look at, you are guaranteed to run into a fountain, be it elegant and grandiose, or smaller in size and a little more plain. The amount of these fountains come to a rough total of 3,000 in the whole of Italy. Some of the most famous and significant ones being, of course, the Trevi Fountain, which stands at a junction of 3 different streets, but also the Maggiore Fountain, which is located in Perugia, as well as the Fountain of Neptune, the god of all waters in Florence. The reason there are so many fountains in Italy has to do with the common use of aqueducts for centuries. This is also why there are many drinking fountains around every corner, just in case you get thirsty. Number 11. Lakes. We are approaching the end of our list now, so let's talk about lakes. Yes, you didn't see that one coming. It might shock you that there are as many as 1,500 lakes in the country of Italy. They are scattered around the country but are mainly found in the north. You might have heard of Lake Garda, which is located in between Lombardy and Trentino Alto Adige. It is truly one of the most breathtaking views you will ever see. Deep blue water, great green mountains, and coast of Italian regions. Lake Garda is also the biggest lake in Italy. Its surface area amounts to a total of 369.98 km and is also 346 meters deep, so be careful. Some other incredible lakes you will be able to visit when in Italy include Lake Como, Maggiore, Orta, Baracciano. We can list all 1,500, but let's move on to our final fact about Italy. Number 12. Italy's coasts. Which is Italy's coast? The reason this is significant is because of the length of it. The Italian coast is over 7,000 km long in total, with the Adriatic Sea on its east coast and Tyrrhenian Sea on the west. Italy is home to some incredible coastal towns. One of the most visited places on Italian Riviera is Amalfi. Amalfi Coast offers delicious limoncello, clear blue waters, incredible beaches, and unforgettable views. Some tourists have even taken a 7,000-kilometer hike from south to north, all the way up the Italian boot. Months of Italian landscapes. Sounds like a tiring journey but must be worth it. And this is our list of 12 facts about Italy. Let us know down below which one of these facts you knew before watching the video, and which ones have you been surprised to find out. We hope this gives you a better insight into what Italy is as a country. And next time you plan to travel, you will have all these fun little facts up your sleeve. Don't forget to check out more of our videos that could become your perfect travel buddies when visiting Italy. Thank you for watching. Until next time.